Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
We are traveling all over Uganda to find hardworking farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need
to make their farms more productive and adapt to climate change.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice and turn their farms around into a profitable business,
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience
on the Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
Put it up. Welcome to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
I'm excited about today's farmer.
Why would you say that, Aggie?
He's a young, hardworking farmer who left the city and now has land all over the place.
Aggie, please, don't start with that story.
No, listen. When the youth embrace farming, it is very good for their communities and also has advantages like...
you gave me that list along the journey. Now we're even lost.
Lost? Wait. No, let's find out from this gentleman. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hi.
Hi.
We are looking for Mr. Albert Nkuubi's home.
Oh, I know it is.
Hey.
Can I take you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that was...
All right.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. Okay.
I think he's our farmer.
I think this is not the farm.
But is this the farmer's house?
I don't know. You're the one who asked to...
Again, you have started from...
No. If we're sold off, it is your problem. Because you accepted to the border raid, now we don't know the person.
You did not even ask any questions.
Hello.
Yes,
once
sir.
again.
So we are looking...
We're looking for a gentleman called...
Albert.
Albert.
He is.
You are a farmer?
Yes.
I knew there was something about him. I knew he was our farmer.
Border. Hey. Today, we are in Nankobe Village Nkozi Sub-County visiting Albert Nkuubi, a 31-year-old farmer and his wife Nakyegwe Norin. Albert used to be a plumber in the city, but chose to relocate to the village in 2018 to pursue farming.
Albert, being a young farmer, has fragmented plots. On them, he grows coffee, bananas, maize. Do you have any challenges on your farm?
Yes, I do.
What are the challenges?
Challenges I have on my farm, it's with the coffee, that's it, a piece, I've just bought it, a piece of land, and then I've found some grown-up coffee, but they are not good, so I need to gaffer them. And then for maize, I harvested and they are in store. So I waited for prices to increase so that I can sell and have a better income.
Good. We come with experts that are going to give you all the knowledge and help that you need to do better on your farm.
And before we call the experts, Aggie, may I have a word, please? Just a minute.
What this is.
No, it's okay. So now, the maize is 1 kilometer.
Yes.
The coffee is 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the maize.
Why?
Don't even ask. So now, it has been decided by Parliament. So what we're
Which
going
Parliament?
You go with the coffee.
Okay, Albert, let's go to the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take care.
Yeah.
But this is the way you're doing things.
The way I do things is what? Hey. Hold on. You're using the border.
What did you think?
What?
Let's go, Albert.
Stay there. But,
yes, we are here. Thank you, Albert.
Welcome.
Yeah. As Frob begins his long walk, come with me, let's go see what the coffee whisperer has to say. Farmers are earning a lot from coffee and Albert wants to do the same. He bought this 1 acre of land and he is trying to establish a strong coffee plantation. We have invited Andrew Magombe from Cafe Africa to teach us what Albert can do to also earn big from coffee. Kindly tell us, what have you observed so far?
When I moved around the garden, I observed a number of things. But the most significant or most serious thing I saw with the coffee, especially this mature coffee, is that instead of having more fruits, there are more branches. The other thing I saw is that congestion. See? A lot of suckers growing all over. Now, if not well managed, these ones contribute to reduction of the yield.
Apart from producing more suckers, what else can I do? Because for me, I was thinking of removing them and then replace them, because I see they are non-productive.
Even if you did proper gap filling or replacing the new ones, if you don't prune regularly and desucker, you still get low yields.
Andrew, how many stems should be there?
3 to 4 stems. These are stems. And any of these other ones coming on, the suckers should be removed. Then when you got the branches, every branch should not bear side branches. It means it should be the branch alone like this, without side branches.
When is the right time to prune?
Ideally, pruning is supposed to be done after harvesting and also before the flowering starts. So that by the time the flowers come to put on, they don't have competition. So the suckering and pruning are very, very important practices in a coffee garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like you to show me how to prune, so that maybe next time I'll do it myself.
So this is how we do it.
Okay, we've done the desuckering and the pruning.
Yes, please.
What do you think, Albert?
It's beautiful. And I believe now we're gonna have more yields than before.
Yes, what you have just said is very correct. Let me take you to one tree which is yielding very well because the desuckering and pruning was done in the right way.
Okay.
Just come.
Let's go see it.
Okay,
Albert.
come.
Hey, and
Aha, this is the tree I was talking of.
wow, look at this. Albert.
For this tree, the practices were done right. First, we have 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. So no competition for nutrients. Secondly, there are no side branches. Okay, there's only one main branch, and you can see the bearing of the berries. Very, very good, shiny and big, and also many. Then when you look here, no pest infestation.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of light penetration, so there's nowhere the pest can hide. If you do the pruning and the suckering right and regularly, this is what you expect. Very good yields.
Hey, this surely isn't 1 kilometer. Doctor, you're here.
Yes, I'm already here.
Albert harvested his maize 2 months ago, but he waited for the market prices. Ah, he's here. Okay. He stored his maize so that he could get better market prices. Hello, doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. I've been walking. Albert,
Yes, please.
welcome. You made me walk.
I've inspected the store
Eh.
and it looks good. Yes.
This is Dr. Godfrey Suru.
Yes, Albert.
Naro.
Yes, we are welcome.
So, doctor, what have you seen?
First, the way the bags are stacked is not very appropriate. Secondly, they should be off the ground. Thirdly, they shouldn't touch the wall, so now you can see it's touching that cabin. We really need to make some improvements if we are to store our maize for an extended period of time.
And with Carissa around, we went ahead and cleaned the shed, made pallets and got PICS bags. But how do we use these PICS bags?
The PICS bag, this is our modern storage bag. Like I said, once you use this, your grain will be intact for more than 12 months.
Okay.
However, before putting the grain into this bag, you need to test the moisture level. Some experienced people can just buy it. Once it makes that creaking noise, you'll be able to tell that it's dry.
Okay.
We can use our local method, the salt method. You just need ordinary table salt like this.
Okay.
Then you get a transparent container like this one.
Okay.
Then you make sure it's dry. Put your grain.
How much?
Yeah, put in a second one. Yeah. Then we put in one cover of salt.
Oh, 2 parts to 1.
Yeah, now once you do that, then you cover tightly and shake for some time. So, how do you determine whether it's dry or not? Now, after settling, even here you can already see. This salt, if the maize is dry, is not supposed to stick to the sides of the bottle. But even here, without letting it sit for the 15 minutes, you can see already it's attaching. Then after observing that, then you use our PICS bag.
Okay, so.
Now, this is the PICS bag. A good PICS bag must have 2 liners inside.
Liner.
The liners are these ones, the cavero. We have this outer bag, then 2 liners inside. Yeah, so now, for you to fill this, you first put in only 1 basket of grain inside. Then once it has that weight inside, it makes it easy for you to fit it into the others and the others.
Okay.
Then after fitting these ones into that, then you can fill your bag. You first put in 1 basket.
Okay.
But when filling, always leave enough space to enable you tie securely. Make sure you drive out all the air from the sack. Then you twist this. Then you can tie here. You go to the second liner. Then you twist again. Then you tie. Then finally you tie this also. So now our PICS bag is filled and ready for storage. So
It's important to keep the PICS bags in a clean room with pallets at least 15 centimeters high. This will ensure safety and ease of movement within the store. Now, for the cost of less than 15,000 per PICS bag, this helps you prevent pests and moisture damage to your grain, which enables you to store your maize for a longer period of time, and you reap more when it's time to sell. Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up Uganda. We're still in Nankobe Village and we're visiting Albert Nkuubi.
Albert and Norin have young children. We want to know the benefits of a good nutrition, and we want to find out what is the best way for Albert to run his farm as a business.
Again, there's no time to waste. I'll see you later.
Okay. We've seen the garden. We've also seen what's in the stores. I wonder what's at home. Do you hear what I hear? Let's find out. Hello? Sounds of laughing children in the homestead are a welcoming sign of a healthy family. It is so sad that so many farming families struggle with malnutrition and poor health. What we feed our children can set the foundation of what they become in the future. We have invited Dr. Winnie Nakyegwe to teach us the value of a balanced diet and the benefits of orange-fleshed sweet potatoes. Why is nutrition important to children?
It is very important for their proper growth. You know, these first years, the cells are multiplying very fast. So these children need to grow well. They need to have a good nutrition for them to be able to grow well. They are very vulnerable to diseases, so they need to develop immunity for those diseases. If they are not fed properly with the right nutrition, they will not be able to do that. We request that the mother breastfeeds the baby up exclusively, what we call exclusively. You don't add any other food. You breastfeed the baby up to 6 months. After 6 months, there is this cup which was developed by nutritionists from SIP. You can start with preparing food which is up to this level. If the baby can finish this, that one is okay. As the baby grows, for this one who is 3 years, should be able to take a full cup of this, even more, because this one is up to 2 years. But when you are preparing those meals, you make sure the 3 groups are catered for. And the groups we are talking about here, these are the proteins, these are the carbohydrates, because at that time the child is playing, is crawling, so it is using energy. And also you need the vitamins and minerals. So you can pick any of these foods. At this stage you can say for proteins I will use milk. Then you mix the milk with maybe any type of porridge. For us here we've come with orange fresh flour for porridge.
Please tell us the benefits of orange flesh sweet potato.
There are many benefits from orange fresh sweet potato. One is for proper growth, especially if we are looking at the children. The children will grow very well to the right height and the right weight if they eat this orange fresh sweet potato. They'll be protected from diseases and different infections, and they will also improve on their eyes. But the most important thing we look at in this orange fresh sweet potato is the vitamin A and the different products we can make from it. You can cook it fresh as food. We are going to see how the food looks like. We can make juice still from the fresh roots. You cut into small pieces and blend. You get juice. You can make mandas, like I have here, but you can make a variety of products.
Aha! Winnie, you've talked of the juice, the chips, the mandazi and chapati. Can we start testing already?
Yes,
Okay,
they are ready for testing.
Let's test some mandazi and juice. This is tasty. It's really nice. And we even have the juice to go down with it. Orange fleshed sweet potato keeps on giving and giving.
We also make porridge. We are going to make porridge. You boil your water. For every cup of porridge, you can add 2 spoons of flour. So orange fresh sweet potato flour mixed with okra. Then we boil for around 5 minutes boiling. When it has started boiling, then you can add milk if you have, and also sugar for taste.
The porridge is finally ready. We boiled some sweet potatoes too. And they were so yummy. A beautiful, happy, healthy family with full bellies. I wonder what Probe is up to.
I'm still investigating, that's what. Now, Albert has been moving along all day on his boda. I wonder how he keeps all these records. Welcome.
Yes.
Yes, Gerard. Farmers like Albert earn a lot from their farming but do not write down how much money comes in and how much money goes out of their farming business. This is because they do not know how to do it and they do not know that it can help their businesses. We have invited Mr. Chavagu Gerald from National Agricultural Research Organization, NARO, to train us on how to monitor our farm earnings and expenses. Do you keep any records of expenses that you do on the farm?
No,
No,
I don't.
you don't. Uh-huh. Do you know what bookkeeping is?
Bookkeeping?
Yes.
I think it's like keeping records maybe, but I don't do.
You don't do. Mr. Gerald,
Yes.
what is bookkeeping?
So bookkeeping is more like a function of many processes where you try to keep certain records within your farm to track expenses like the inputs you buy, like fertilizer, pesticides, herbicides. Then you can also use these records to record production of from your farm. For example, how much grain of maize you got from your farm, maybe how much coffee you picked from your farm. You can also keep records on inventory that you have. What do I mean by inventory? Things like your maize in stock, like how many bags of maize do you have in the stock? How many implements do you have? Do you have maybe hose? Do you have slashers? So that is the inventory I'm talking about. So you can have records writing down all that in specific accounts.
Mr. Gerald, you tell us the importance of bookkeeping.
So bookkeeping, you don't have to guess. Like you're trying to guess the amount of kilograms you're going to get from your garden. With bookkeeping, you will be able to at least to ascertain a certain value that you're going to get from what? From your garden. And you will be also able to know, like you've talked about fertilizer, you're not sure how much you applied in a garden. So if you had recorded that, it would be much more easier for you to actually correspond it to how much each fertilizer is and then record it as an expense of how much was each kilogram of a fertilizer and how much was eaten in total. So it will help you to track your expenses on a daily basis.
So how do we start this bookkeeping process?
So this bookkeeping process starts right from the inception of someone coming up with an idea of starting farming. Because in farming, if we don't keep records, we actually not doing any business. Because you just invest and you think you're making profit, but in actual sense, you're not. So after getting to know that you're going to plant maize on plot A, let us say, you need to record down the things you're going to buy. What do you need to start maize production? You need inputs. Which inputs am I talking about? You need seed, good seed. You need fertilizer. You need labor. You need pesticides. You need herbicides. Then from there, we shall have to keep some records on the daily labor that you're going to use. Because you're going to use people. For example, if you're going to plant, let us say 10 acres, you need people to help you.
Actually, like most of them, the records that you've been talking about, I see they are vital. But now I would wonder how, maybe if you can show me how to do that,
Yes.
that could be better.
Okay. So you're in luck because I moved with some FA templates. First of all, you need to record which farm is it. Let us take an example of ABC coffee farm or maize farm. So we are going to record the date when you planted, the crop that you're going to plant, the variety, the plot or the garden, and also the quantity that you're going to plant. For example, 31st January 2023, you planted maize, variety of longe 5. On plot D, you planted 15 kilograms. This will give you a picture of how much you actually put into that plot. So I think that is something brief about the records we need to keep.
Good enough. I'm planning to plant, so I'm sure this time I must start keeping books.
Yes.
Yes.
Albert, you want to start. And luckily now, we carry some books with us. This can help our farmer.
Yes. So what I like about this format is it is simple. So this is more of a budget. It is a very good budget for someone to use.
Okay. Starting out.
Yeah. For someone starting, it is very simple.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gerald.
You're welcome.
So there you have it. If Albert does good record keeping, he may get a profit from his farm. Probably buy more land. Would you like to be like Albert? Yes.
Sana.
Aggie.
You're here.
There's a saying that if horses could fly.
Horses could fly.
Frog.
I've not heard that saying.
Mama babe.
Yes, Mama babe.
Albert. Okay. Unfortunately, our time is up. But we promise we'll come back very soon. Okay. Yes.
And for you people watching from home, we'll see you on the next episode of
Shamba Shape Up Uganda!